My name is Vincenzo Aiello. I'm an Italian artist based in Rome. I work between Italy and the US. 9 years ago, I had to undergo a circumcision for medical reasons, so I got interested in the topic. I started researching and I was shocked at what I found. In the US, there are over 100 million babies who have undergone this surgery. In Europe, circumcision is a surgical operation, and in order to justify a surgery, we must have only valid medical reasons. Well, in all newborn circumcision, there is not even a single one. I began my study of this body part in the American medical textbooks, and I found out that the foreskin does not even exist. Not until the 21st century do most urology textbooks even label the foreskin by name. Some make disappear entirely. This means that any man over the age of 15 has been circumcised by a urologist who was in all likelihood circumcised himself, grew up with circumcised peers, and studied from textbooks with circumcised penises, as if that was its natural state. The reality is beyond imagination. A human body part has been completely hidden. If most doctors didn't study the foreskin when they propose circumcising a newborn, how can they properly inform his family? Indeed, to this day, families are still provided a wealth of misinformation from them. They are told that the babies do not feel pain, but we know that they feel acute pain. They are told it's more hygienic, but we know that body parts aren't dirty by nature. They are told that the foreskin is an extra piece, but we know nothing in nature is superfluous. And they are told it's just a little snip, but I can now show there is nothing farther from the truth. I'm proud to present HUFO, the adult human foreskin. HUFO is a hyper-realistic sculpture made with silicone resin. This is how I arrived to this shape. This is a HUFO, so this is the sculpture. The foreskin is a bi-layer tissue, as you can see, that wraps around the male member. This is the way they circumcise. They cut here, then goes like this. Then they cut here around. And this is the tissue left. It is 3 by 5 inches, 15 square inches. Doctors say it's just a snip of tissue, but they mislead. Most people look at HUFO and say the foreskin is not much use for a baby. This foreskin is too big for a baby. They are right. Indeed, the foreskin is not designed for a baby. Mother Nature designed it for the sexuality of an adult, so you can't look at it in terms of a baby. Do you understand how they mislead? You must always consider the loss of the adult foreskin. Now let's take a closer look. Let's make it a bi-layer again so you will understand. Here we can see the external foreskin, and on the inner fold we have the smooth mucosa with the rigid band and the frenulum. Think that in this small area, the rigid band, there are up to 20,000 nerve endings. That makes this the most innervated part of the human body. But why are they here? Intercourse brings the male mucosa into contact with the female mucosa, creating immense pleasure for both partners. Do you understand what you are missing? The foreskin is the primary sensory tissue of the penis, containing about 70% of all nerve endings. Now that you know everything, look at your son, look at your baby. Do you really want to deprive him of these feelings? Do you want him to feel like a part of him is missing? Then don't do it, please. So far I gave you bad news. Now I want to give you good news. I'm the founder of Foregen, the only organization in the world seeking to reverse circumcision with regenerative medicine. We're working hard to give your foreskin back with all the nerve endings depicted in HUFO. But before regenerating the foreskin becomes a reality, we need to recognize its importance. In this campaign, your funding will be used to produce 100 HUFO. For larger contributors, you will get your own unique hand-painted HUFO with the case of your choosing. For smaller contributions, please check the list on the side. The sculpture will serve as the ultimate reminder of nature's wisdom, your birthright as a man and a glimpse of your future. My goal is to inform men on the importance of the foreskin and mothers of the consequences of circumcision on her baby's future. I do not want them to regret their decision for the rest of their lives. Although Foregen can regrow your child's foreskin, let's avoid this problem altogether by being properly informed the first time. I want to make people informed and aware. People who are aware cannot be manipulated. Thank you so much for your time. It has truly been my pleasure.